Jim on Munger Vision. A couple winless teams getting together, and it's going to change tonight.
Grade 10, number 15, Desmond Dana.
Desmond Dana coming out. Should be the first Cosmo. Introduced by Marty McDonough.
Number 23, Junior Taylor Thomas.
No offense to Marty, I just hope the team's a little more lively. Everybody kind of down in the gym here. Gotta act like they're ready to play. Both sides do here. 23 coming out is Taylor Thomas. Number 21's the captain, Amanda Aberley. Number 33 coming out is Kayla Perham.
Brianna Gunn.
And number 10, Brianna Gunn coming out. Again, a winless program. Springfield taking on MSJ, a winless program. And again, this should be, it should be competitive tonight. In all honesty, I held back on my schedule because I didn't want to tape a 40, 50-point blowout like they've been suffering from. I waited for something to be competitive so they can get their confidence up and stuff.
Number 14, senior, Allie Shappy.
So Allie Shappy will be the first Mountie out. She's a senior.
Also at guard, number 23, sophomore, Brianna Patton.
Then sophomore, Brianna Patton coming out wearing number 23. Now she was solid last year as a JV player.
15, senior, Dominique Mercier.
Dominique Mercier. I called her Mercier for years, and she told me that's how I pronounce it, but now everybody's calling it Mercier. Number 20 coming out will be Caroline Connolly.
Freshman, Kelsey Stewart.
And freshman getting a start tonight, number 22, Kelsey Stewart. And Ryan Watson in his first year here at MSJ, and now you've got the starting lineups. We'll have the opening tip-off, and you're watching Munger Vision. You're going to play 8-minute quarters, overtime if necessary, and somebody's got to come out with a win tonight. And Springfield's been a team that's been improving, been getting closer, and MSJ, man, just doesn't seem that long ago they were going to the Final Four in Barrie and winning state championships. And I came out with a very nasty cold to do this tonight, so I want it to at least be competitive. Shappy will have the basketball, she'll throw the top, get it to Brianna Patton. Patton will be pressured in the backcourt by Gunn, and I'll do the rosters for the entire, well, Springfield's roster and MSJ's roster. If we get a timeout or something like that. Somebody's going to come back to the ball, be Shappy. Shappy will catch it between circles. And she wants to dump it down inside. The ball will be slapped away. It's going to stay with MSJ. They're looking for number 22 down there, Kelsey Stewart. Stewart trying to post up, had the ball slapped away. Getting the start tonight, the freshman. So they wait for a Gun to tie her shoe of Dominique Mercier. No, they called her Mercier. So Mercier bringing the ball in. That's Shappy, and a little off the mark. She was hitting those shots early in the warm-ups, and here comes Gunn on the run up ahead and knocked out of bounds by Shappy. She got back defensively. I'm telling you, yes, I'm a Mountie fan, but I'm telling you, tonight's the night. If they're ever going to pull off a win, this is the time to do it tonight. The stars are aligned, the moon's almost full. Up and no, rebound on the weak side. Yep, comes out of there to Springfield. That was an Achilles heel to the men's basketball program here at MSJ, is that weak side rebounding. And that first opportunity, of course, they're playing a zone. Ah, geez, I hate that. You talk about taking the intensity out of a team. That's the way to start off is with a very passive zone. Shappy almost got the steal. They'll whip the ball over, and there's the dribble, the move, and they got to the midcourt stripe, brought it back to Gunn. She'll work it between circles, work it on that side, or to Thomas. Taylor Thomas back to Gunn, and now the shot will go up, and no, it'll be an air ball, and Mercier will get the basketball, and there's a couple chances and misses for Springfield. 6:50 to go. We're looking for the first points of the quarter, of the ball game, actually. Gunn. And I think that pass actually slipped out of her hands, and we're going to have a travel call. Number 15, Desmond Dana. Yeah, she's got a pretty heavy-duty brace on her right knee, and she kind of came out of after the steal a little awkward, but she traveled, trying to get the ball up and out. So Mercier, and I'll check on it, because I called her Mercier for years, and nobody ever corrected me. But now that they introduced her today as Mercier. Shappy open, 3-ball, yes! Off the glass and in for Allie Shappy. And she can't believe it more than anybody. She came out there shaking her head laughing. Every game's a new day. Every game's a new life. I mean, this is a whole new chapter in the book right here, this game. They come out, you don't think about the winless record and all the lopsided losses. You come out and you think about what you're going to do tonight and how you can win tonight's battle, build a little confidence. You can't look at the big picture, my guy. You get the press. There's the catch, shot, and no, a little off the mark. They worked the ball down inside. I believe that was Stewart that took the shot. It was no good. Gunn with the basketball. Cosmo's in the dark green uniforms. I'm saying their home whites trimmed down in green. That's going to be Gunn. There defensively on Thomas. Perham wanted to go down inside. That back line of that zone defense, that 2-3 zone, took away that inside pass there. They go below the free throw line up, and no. Good job, Aberley. No. Rebound will come down to MSJ, and that's going to be Shappy with the basketball. Yep. Now they're going to come up, so MSJ leading 3-0. She's got to cross that timeline. There she goes. She's waiting for the screen to develop. Now, in women's college basketball, they don't have the 10-second count. Oh, and boy, she got a reprieve right there. She killed the dribble early and then gun slapped the ball out of her hands. And that's one thing I noticed on the JV level last year for MSJ. Their guards would kill the dribble for no reason up early, and that happened right there. And that's a habit they've really got to get out. Keep the dribble alive till you have something to do with the ball. Swish. So they trade threes, both teams. It's 3-3. And if I cough, I can't really help it. You don't know how under the weather I am here doing this game. That's going to be Shappy up, and this time she can't get it to drop. Mercier up and got it. Dominique with the basket. Right, Springfield will have the ball, and they've got a 5-3 game. MSJ up by 2, and that's going to change right there. We're going to be tied at 5 on an outside shot. Yeah, I know I'm apologizing, but bear with me. I got a nasty cold, and I'm trying to talk my way through the night, and that's going to be caught on the steal. Here comes Taylor Thomas with the basketball, and she'll give it up to Perm, and Connolly will get back and travel. She made the steal, but traveled. Good hustle by Connolly. Of course, Connolly this year played in that fall theater at the play that Mrs. Bagley put on. Did a beautiful job, and one of the main leads in that as a school teacher. And her whole, she played soccer as a basket, gives Springfield the lead. I mean, she's very talented in soccer and basketball, but boy, her work in theater was outstanding. Foul committed by Connolly. Nelson Perm to the line to shoot a couple. That happening with 3:10 to go in the first quarter. We've had no timeouts taken by either side. And Perm will eye the basket. Springfield up by 7-5 and make it 7-5 still. Coming in for Springfield will be number 11, Chelsea Howland. So Howland coming out, giving a little more height in the lineup. Out there for the Cosmos, and that second shot will be no good. It'll be tipped. Howland kept it alive to Perm. She wants to go baseline, and boy, Mercier did a good job of keeping that baseline shut off for the pass not to go through. So Howland will take the ball out of bounds, and Thomas with the catch, he'll whip it around. It's a three-point shot up, and no. Rebound tipped. It comes all the way out to Shappy. She'll protect the basketball and then give it off to Patton. Patton over the timeline in the front court. Gets the pass off to Mercier, and she's going to be off the mark. And travel call. Good job by Dominique Mercier in the back court of creating that travel, defensively being there and hassling the basketball. And then she'll take it out of bounds. 2:49 to go in this opening quarter of play. The Mounties, one key for MSJ is realistically, seriously, ball shot and block. Yeah, was taken over by Springfield. And Howland will give the ball back to number 14, Brendenberg. So Brendenberg over the timeline to the elbow, and she'll give it a lob. Look at Perm swing the ball around. I think she was fouled on the floor by Connolly. Yep. Now bring Gowett in, number 21. So Caitlin Gowett, 21, coming in for Connolly, who's got the 2 fouls. Oh, but getting back, one thing, seriously, you can't be down by 25, 30 points at the half. That's a realistic goal. Nice basket. They worked that pass around, and that defense staying extremely passive. Not coming out to contest those shots. Shappy with a nice grab on a high pass, and Shappy open, and their defense, or their offense, is all coming from the outside. Now be out of the play as it hits the backboard supports. And actually, she had a lot of court open in front of her to dribble in and make a closer shot, but 9-5, and they can't let Springfield get on a run here because MSJ just doesn't have the confidence, or they haven't shown the ability yet this year to make up a big deficit. Double dribble. Thomas knew it. The minute she did it, the ball will go out of bounds to MSJ. Yeah, so it's been a while since they scored a bucket here. It was that last 2-point shot they only had 2 baskets, the 3-pointer by Shappy and then the 2-pointer by Mercier, and Gowett called for the blocking foul. The other thing too, I just think by slowing the game down so much, it's not making it easier for the players to digest it. It's making it harder because the other team can react so easily and it takes so much time to set up to it. I think you got to put a little pace into the game so it becomes a fluid, second nature type movement for the players. That's just my opinion. I mean, it is not worth anything. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound battled for. Up and got it. So the Cosmos now on a run. They're up 11-5 with a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Chappie will get the pass. A little bounce pass came in. Mercier up, no, off the front of the rim and up and no. They get an offensive rebound and look at the fight for the ball down there. Stewart got down inside and able to tie it up. Will stay with MSJ. And Dominique Mercier will take the ball out of bounds. So you're looking for something inside. Nothing happening there. She'll come back to Patton. Patton will make the catch right at the top of the three-point arc. Brings it off to Mercier. She'll put it on the floor, put the shot up on the run, and there's another offensive rebound, and we got a foul called. Stewart doing a good job getting the offensive rebounds the last couple of possessions. And 2 shots coming up for Kelsey Stewart. So Stewart, like I said, a freshman heading to the line and looking in that drought right here. We're getting some points for MSJ. Ooh. It looked good when it left her hand. It just came up a little bit off the mark, and we'll stay at 11-5 with 69 seconds to go. You're watching MSJ Springfield on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. And nope, that one wouldn't cooperate with her either. They're looking to get the ball down the floor. Springfield looking to put a little tempo in the game. Travel called. Oh, they got a fall first. Okay. On the block called on Patton, so Patton called for the foul. Of course, Patton too in that play put on by Mrs. Bagley. MSJ's Jennifer Bagley Theater, beautiful. It used to be the Shoestring Theater, but forgot about Patton. She was in there. She was one of the main leads also. Played the mom of Grace. That ball was tipped, comes down to Mercier, and now she's looking for some tempo. Up and got it. I like that. I like that a lot more. 11-7, 43 seconds to go, and that brings the crowd to its feet. There's a steal by MSJ. They're going to have a 2-on-2. Patton's going to take it. No, she's going to curl back. She's going to hook out of there. Didn't like the numbers. Didn't like the defensive situation. Up, Mercier up, and no, trying to follow her own shot up. The ball will be taken out by Aberley, and all of a sudden the game breaks open into a good basketball game. It's a save, but it comes back to Patton. She's got 23 seconds to work with. And an 11-7 ball game. Now he's looking to close that gap. Mercier on that right elbow. She's got 13 seconds to work with. Not a lot of movement out there for her offensively. She'll kill the dribble if she needs some help, and we're going to timeout. Good job with 6.3 seconds to go. They'll have a timeout taken. This, first of all, it's a good timeout because they were going to, you could just feel it. They're going to lose the ball. Second of all, they've got the ball on their offensive end of the floor, so they only have to navigate half the court. So 6.3 seconds to go. You have plenty of time to get the ball in, set up a play, get organized. You know the thing too, I was just in the warm-ups, I was watching the teams warm up. They got to act like they're not afraid to play. They got to play a little fearlessness, a little passion. They're just like zombies out there. They got to come out and act like they just can't wait to play. You see Jim Corbo down there awaiting one of the Mounties to come out and take the ball and put it in play. 4 team fouls on MSJ, 1 on Springfield, and they're going to have Mercier take the ball and bring it in bounds. They're going to bring it over to, yeah, that was an easy play to read. Yep. Off the foot, on the trail, time running down, shot will go up, it would have counted. Nines will dodge a bullet there, and they'll be down by just 4, 11-7 to Springfield in a battle between a couple teams looking for their first win of 2008-2009. So you can see it's going to be Springfield's basketball to get things underway here in the second quarter, and they're going to kick the ball on that far side. And Springfield a couple times pushed the ball down the floor. MSJ did it once, got a buck off it. Springfield though looks like they're pretty content to be patient. And look at Mercier get fouled. Yeah, she got the rebound, got whacked around, and got fouled, and that's going to be the second team foul on Springfield. The ball will go out of bounds to MSJ. Now the other thing, you can see why the teams are winless. I mean, Cosmos should come out and be pressing the ball. They've got a deep bench. They have, I don't want to say shaky, but inexperienced guards for MSJ. They should be out pushing the tempo because MSJ's only got a couple subs on the bench. And Connolly's already got 2 fouls. She's on the bench for MSJ. Yeah, push the tempo, see if you get some foul trouble, some people tired. Up and no. Comes right to Mercier, no. couple chances. They might get another chance out of this. Yeah, they are. That's going to be green basketball. Or MSJ's green. Springfield's green also. It's going to be MSJ basketball. So they'll set that box formation up.
There you go, right there.
Pat open. Defense reacted quickly. She couldn't get the shot off. And they want to go down inside and post up Gowette. She'll go along the baseline. She had nothing to do with the ball once she got down there, and everybody was on the far side of the court. And we'll have number 14, Brandenburg, out there along with Howland. That's going to be Brandenburg bringing the ball down for Springfield to Perm, and the shot up, and no, off the mark. Perm hadn't lost it. No, I do. I think when you take the flow out of the game, it's going to be off from the defender's foot. Brandenburg out of bounds. First of all, not that it doesn't matter what I say. I just do the games, but you can watch. Right now, their spacings, the passing angles are at a difficult angle right now from to make the passes, and they're too long a pass spacing-wise to complete the pass without the defense picking them off. And I just think by slowing the game down, you're making it harder for a team that's struggling right now. They have talent. They're just not the best team in the state. And you're slowing the game down, making a hard situation even harder for them. Yeah, I got a hand check ball coming down. I believe Gunn's going to get called number 10 for the foul. Yeah, so Mercier will take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. That sounds funny calling her Mercier. I called her Mercier for all these years, for like 3 years. Gunn on the run. Gunn plays for Springfield. That was number 23, Patton, on the run with a little running one-hander missed. Offensive rebound came down to Mercier. She put it up, got fouled, and there's the call by John McCurry. And Mercier will head to the line for MSJ, down 11-7, 6:41 to go in the half. 2 shots coming up. She's following the act of shooting now. Both teams with 4 team fouls apiece. Coming back in for Springfield will be Desmond Dana, and she'll replace Chelsea Howland. And Mercier's second shot will not happen. The rebound goes off from Stewart to Mercier, up and no good. It's 11-8. Now he's down just 3. And goes Brandenburg with the push, the long pass to Perm. She'll put on push travel. Yeah, Perm had the right idea. She wanted to take it along the baseline, slide along the baseline, take it to the hole, but she got a pretty good running start before she put the ball down. Yeah, and you can see now there's pressure in the back court, and Patton will bring the ball up front. When she's got the trap going, and at the time they were able to get out of there. Shappy with the catch. She's got 3 points on the night. Shappy on the drive, puts it up, and I'll tell you what, a jump ball will be Springfield basketball, as you can see Gowette getting up. She had gotten in there for MSJ, tied the basketball up. As Dana will bring it in, and Gunn will bring the ball down. Back to Gunn, a no-look pass and a no-look catch as the ball went behind number 22, DeRosia. And so MSJ, see, they can take advantage of some of these turnovers by Springfield, and Springfield coming up now with the press in the back court. Now give it back to Mercier, and she's got to get out that sideline with that trap coming. There she goes. Patton will play toss and catch with Mercier. She'll make the grab, and she'll hold the ball up top. She wanted to see if she could take her off the dribble, and boy, the pick was set by Gowette, and there was a big collision between her and the Springfield player. And there's a swish. And we've got a tie ball game, and the Mounties now showing some emotion and some life. There they go. The coach fired up. The big crowd fired up, and we'll read that MSJ roster for you. I'm fired up. I just can't holler tonight because my throat's sore. But you have Andrea Bizon, number 10, out there for MSJ. Number 12 is Mara Scarelia. Let's try that one again. Mara Scarelia out to number 12. Ali Shappy's 14. Dominique Mercier is number 15. Caroline Connolly, number 20. 21 is Caitlin Gowette. Kelsey Stewart, 22. Brianna Patton, 23. And Olivia Tisdale is on the roster, but not back from the holidays yet. So she will be on there for the next game, hopefully, for MSJ. 11-11. MSJ on a 4-0 run right now. And Springfield, with that timeout, doesn't want the game to kind of let the flow get away from them. As you can see, Dana will bring the ball and bounds to Gunn. And I think that's the first Springfield timeout taken of this half. Perm up and no, trying to follow up her own shot, and MSJ doing a good job. That was Stewart that got the rebound and then kept the ball alive so they couldn't tie her up. That was an excellent job by Stewart. You know, if they can just be close at the half with the leader, you know, tied or close, I think you're going to see them play with a lot more spark because they'll be in the ball game. That's way along the baseline, jump ball, and it should be MSJ basketball. Aberley, 21. Amanda Aberley coming back to the basketball game. One of the captains for Springfield. You see Mercier taking the ball out of bounds on the baseline, looking, bringing in the Shappy. Shappy with the grab, wants to bring it right to Mercier. She'll ball fake and bring it back to Shappy. Again, they want to go down inside, post up Stewart, and whoops, that ball must have olive oil on it. It just squirted out of her hands, popped straight up in the air. Gunn slowed it down. There's the baseline, and that's good defense. They rotated around, took it away, and that's going to be a push from behind. I believe Aberley called for the foul. John will give us the call here. 21. That is Aberley called for the foul, and the push called on her. And Springfield now, it looks like they're going to come back and pick up at midcourt. They had shown some press, a little trap. There's the crossover by Patton. She'll take the bump, and again, killing that dribble early. Nice cut by Mercier, though. She got the ball back to Patton, and that'll be slapped out of her hands by Brianna Gunn, number 10. We're tied at 11 with 4:37 to go in the second quarter play from the Common Avenue Gym, home of the MSJ Green Wave, the Mounties. Yeah, they're looking there. The ball on the floor, the drive, and then the ball comes back up to the top of the arc. Shappy on the run. She could be going to the line. I believe Jim Corbo's going to send her to the line to shoot a couple. Push and 2 shots. Yes, there we go. So Allie Shappy, known for her 3-point shots at the free throw line, and looking at the MSJ their first lead of the night. She will not quite do it. All right, so Shappy trying to save one here, the 2 shots, and give MSJ the lead. Will be up and got it. Mounties will have a 12-11 lead, nearing the midway point of this second quarter. I promise I'll survive the game. Fever and all. Nice steal by Galwet, gets it up to Shappy, and here comes Patton. Play comes in from the sideline, and Mercier with the catch. This time the defense reacts, takes away the shot. Patton be up and get it. Patton hits a 2-pointer, and the Mounties lead goes to 3 at 14-11. Gunn on a little bounce pass back, and I believe it's going to be on the floor. And Mercier, by her reaction, I believe she picked up the foul. 1-5. Yeah, it'll be on Dominique Mercier, and we'll have number 15, Dana, take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. 3:57 to go. Springfield in the second quarter. We'll set the box formation up, just go up top with it, and you want to roll down inside. Oh, great help defense. And jump ball. Yeah, Galwet came down, did a great job on the steal, and then had the foul called, hold, and that's going to be the 6-7. That should be the 1-1, I believe. Yeah, so they're going to be shooting. Should be Galwet coming down shooting free throws. Yeah, so MSJ going to be shooting foul shots the rest of this first half. And that will be Galwet coming down. So Galwet, Caitlin Galwet, will step to the line, and the front end will 1-1. Swish! Nice job. That's a good looking free throw. 15-11. MSJ's lead now at the largest of the night at 4 points. They trailed early, but having a good second quarter. Oh, and again, they need a low-scoring game, somewhere in that 30 to 40-point range. They go down inside the Perm. She'll kick it out. That's going to be about a 12-footer. No good. Long rebound. It's going to be chased down by Patton. She felt the pressure from behind her, and she's kind of turned to the inside. Now Gunn will come just over the midcourt, try to pick her up in the backcourt. And on the crossover, she will pick the ball back up. She needs some help. She does have her dribble. And there's the steal. Yeah, she just wasn't aware of the situation. Up and no, little bunny shot missed. Rebound will come all the way back up top to Gunn, and I'm not sure what happened. Oh, we have an injured player. I think she got whacked in the nose, facial area, and yeah, she's trying to shake it off, but she'll come out of the ball game. They bring in number 14, Brandenburg, to take her spot. So So Thomas able to get the ball inside to Dana. Thomas back to Dana, and she'll step inside the arc and dribble the ball off her leg, and Springfield able to recover the ball and work it back around the perimeter. They want to go to Perm. And good job. Galwette again got in the backside, knocked the ball away. Galwette with a spark here. Off the bench in the second quarter for the Mounties. Galwette turned and tackled her. Yep. Yeah. It was inadvertent, but it was a good looking tackle. Good form. Got her wrapped right up, and oh my goodness, it's on Springfield, the foul is. Okay. 21 on Springfield. Is Aberley called for the foul? All right, hey, a little home cooking, they'll take it. And MSJ will go back to the line. And Galwette heading back to the line in a 15-11 game. MSJ with the lead. Yes, with the lead. The more this goes on like this, they'll get a little more confidence. And it'll be reflected in their play. That's the 8th team foul on Springfield. And she's going to get the little home cooking there, as the rim will be friendly and drop in on a bounce and make it 16-11 now. So Galwette second shot, no. Perm got the rebound, and she outs it on the far side. That's Thomas with the basketball. Thomas wants to drop the ball off to Aberley, and they'll just work around the perimeter again. Vredenberg being contested by Patton, and they'll put the shot up. That's a high arcing rebound, and it's going to be Stewart with the basketball, and she's going to toss over the top of the trap and get it to Shappy. Shappy will speed around there and get the tempo up, run, and go. It won't drop. Look at Galwette with the offensive rebound back to Mercier. No. MSJ coming to life here in the second quarter. Vredenberg did not travel. No, she didn't. Perm up and got it. 16-13 after that made basket by Springfield. Mercier stripped to the basketball, able to recover, gets it off to Shappy. She'll set it up and won't get the ball to knock it down. That's Galwette up underneath, and Galwette, I tell you, I like what I'm watching out there with the emergence of Galwette coming to life here in this ball game. They need some help along the baseline, and this time Springfield's Aberley will swing it over, and that's going to be short off the front of the rim, taken down by MSJ. Boy, coach, they can't hold the ball underneath the hoop when they make the rebound. They got to kick the ball out quickly. Nice catch by Galwette to drive up underneath, and she should be shooting. Boy, look at that. You know, she made the catch. She was decisive. She stepped to the hole. She made an aggressive move to the basket. She attacked the basket. Nice job by Galwette. 22 waiting to come in on the sideline for Springfield is Tiffany DeRosia. That foul call on Perm. It's her second, team's 9th, and that shot's going to, oh, that darn thing. Rimmed out on her, and she'll have to wait for the substitution. Perm coming out 2 fouls, and DeRosia, 22, taking her spot, and this is all happening with 1:25 to go in the second quarter. Both teams looking for their first win of the year. No, she'll miss them both this time. Stewart got a hand on it, tipped it. It comes down to Thomas. Thomas will curl and come up the court now with no pressure. She'll work it right up the gut. That pass will come up, and no. That was Vredenberg that took the shot, and Patton will get the rebound. And one thing you notice as the game's going along, MSJ's kind of helped themselves out by limiting second chance points. You know, offensive rebounds by Springfield. Ball strip foul, and that's a 10th foul. It's 2 shots now for MSJ the rest of this first half of play. Of course, you got to cash in on them. You got to start getting hot from the free throw line. So Patton at the line to shoot 2, and that foul called on Vredenberg. That's her second personal. And again, bear with me here, so I'm Munger vision under the weather tonight. A little bit off that time. Oh, every point is huge for both these teams when they have struggled, like they both struggled this season. Perfect. Got 1-2 and makes it a 4-point lead with 63 seconds to go in the second quarter of action. Thomas. On that side to Vredenberg, she wants to look inside, got tipped over to her teammate, overshot the basket. Rebound will come down to Mercier. She'll give it off to Patton. Patton now will turn and get the push down the floor, trying to beat the defense down the floor. She'll work to the free throw line and throw her the top. That's going to be Shappy. Baseline taken away by Thomas. Shappy will bring the pass back, and Stewart's in a whole lot of green jerseys down here. Shappy on the run, and she's going to go to the line and shoot a couple. Now on the arm, Jim Corbett with the call, and Shappy, one of the seniors, at the free throw line. Again, with a 4-point lead with 37 seconds to go in the first half. Allie Shappy at the line, up and got it. By far the best half of play for MSJ this season. No. And oh boy, that's a big foul, because that's Mercier's second foul, and it happens 80 feet from the basket. And it also happens with just 35 seconds to go. It was just not necessary. She's one of the important pieces of the puzzle here for this Mountie squad, and they can't have her strapped. Now see, I would actually take her out right now, and that's so she can't pick up the third foul with 30 seconds to go. But it doesn't matter what I would do. Shappy to Mercier on the floor, up, and can't get the finish. Oh, nice job of attacking the hoop between Shappy and Mercier. And you get MSJ show no press this whole first half, and I'm not surprised by that. Brandenburg throws way down over the top. They want to wrap the ball around. And there's Galwette with her fourth steal in the first half of play. And she has just been anticipating very well. She's made herself kind of stealth back there. Oh, they don't need a foul. Oh, they just didn't need that. Yep. Yeah, that happened with 7 seconds to go, and that's going to be the second foul on Patton. This is the 1-and-1, and that's going to send number 14, Brandenburg, to the line for Springfield. So they're looking to get back in the ball game here with a little momentum toward the end of the half. Remember, Connolly's already on the bench for MSJ with 2 fouls, Patton with 2 fouls, and Mercier with 2 fouls. And that free throw good by Brandenburg makes it an 18-14 ball game. And Brandenburg's second shot, perfect. And there's some pressure in the backcourt. And yeah, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Go up to Mercier. This will count if it goes off the front of the rim by just a smidgen. And the Mounties, yeah, they can't believe it either. They're pumped right now as they're up 18-15 at the half on Munger Vision over Springfield. Just a second between half times here to ask Dominique how she said her last name. She said it could be Mercier or Mercier, or whatever I wanted. So I'm going to go back to Mercier, because I like that better, Mercier. Because there's an R on that darn thing. You should be able to say it. You never name. So the Mounties, for the first time this season, with a lead at the half over Springfield. Gunn back in at number 10. Remember, she left the game for a while, injured. Shappy had the ball in the corner. Mercier got it! 3-pointer for Mercier. That's the way to get started here in the second half. Keep the confidence level way up there. You know, they're going to bring the ball back up to Gunn. She'll go down here to Thomas. Thomas wants to go down to Perm. No, I think if I'm Springfield, I'm going to be pounding the ball inside the Perm. Aberley, all those bigger, taller girls. MSJ with no height to speak of in that 2-3 zone. They have some real leaks in it as far as bringing the ball down inside. So that'll be the first foul of the second half, and that's big because that's going to be the third foul on Connolly. That will bring Stewart into the ball game. Number 22, Stewart. Stewart started the ball game and played very well. Had a lot of rebounds. And she's going to be coming back in right now for Connolly. So I'll give them Galwette and Stewart, a couple freshmen out there for MSJ. Shappy, a senior, Patton, a sophomore, and Mercier, because she said I could call her that, a senior. Now he's with a couple players, well, 3 players with a couple fouls apiece. So now Connolly with the 3 fouls. Stewart with yet another rebound will bring the ball down to Mercier. And again, Springfield showing a different look defensively, and they're going to bring the ball off to Patton. Got to stay off the sidelines. Yep, work the ball back to the middle of the floor. Down inside below the free throw line, that's going to go up, and Shappy kicked it out, and that's going to come out. Springfield with the numbers. Pass up ahead to Perm. Shappy got back, and oh man, did she hit the deck. And she gets up, and she's going to be okay. She just cleaned about 12 feet of floor where she did a belly flop and slid forward. The good news is she's okay, and even better news is the floor is really clean right there. Shappy with the steal. Had the ball knocked out of her hands, and I think it's going to be Springfield, yeah. It'll be Springfield basketball. It's Desmond Dana on the baseline, number 15 for the Cosmos. So it looks Springfield had the lead in the first quarter. MSJ had a very good second quarter. They took the lead. They just fired the pass in, get it to Thomas, to Gunn, and they'll work it all back around to Dana. There's the lob. Yeah, it's very obvious what they talked about at halftime, bringing the ball into Perm. Up, second chance. No, she had a couple good looks at the basket from in close, and we got a foul. Foul coming up on the Cosmos. Don will give us the call. 15, Dana called for the foul. Looks like they're going to extend the defense here into the back court also, Springfield. Yeah, they're going to go to a more aggressive press. Hey, they had Shappy open for a long-distance pass, and they opted to come back to Gowette. She'll pound the ball in the front court, give it off to Patton. Patton, I think, played every minute of that first half, as did Mercier. That's going to be Mercier for a two-point shot. That becomes the largest lead of the night for MSJ at 8 at 23 to 15. Mercier able to rotate over and get a hand on the basketball, knock it out of bounds. So it'll be Springfield on that baseline looking to bring the ball into play. It's number 11, Howland. Howland played a lot of minutes in that first half. And Springfield's got to really change their tactics here. It's pretty easy to see when you watch them play strategically why they're 0 for 18. And they're going to be reversing the basketball. Thomas steps inside, lets it fly. It'll be off the mark. Perm up and got it. That time it came on an offensive rebound for Perm. Remember, they tried to work her. Oh, boy, I tell you what, Gunn with those quick hands, able to knock the ball away. Patton picked it up, didn't travel, and got the ball off to Mercier. Mercier. Shappy pop free, didn't secure the ball, and then watched it go out of bounds. Got to hustle after those, Allie. 23-17. Springfield now looking to make a run of their own here in the third quarter. Gunn. MSJ's going that 2-3 zone all night. Got foul dropping down, and I believe Shappy just picked up the foul. I'm waiting for the board to tell me how many fouls that is on her 1-4. Yeah, that's Shappy. And her first personal. Wow. So Perm at the line. She's going to get a couple free throws. She was fouled in the act of shooting. Oh, she'll be off the mark. Excuse me. I had to take some water. My throat's just sizzling with the fever here. All right, how's that for community service coming up? Fever and all. She hit 1-2 and they're just chiseling away at the lead. It's almost like MSJ doesn't know what to do with the lead, how to stay aggressive. Patton came back to meet the basketball. Up ahead to Stewart. And I think it's going to go off of Stewart's hands out of bounds. I'm looking for somebody to take the ball out of bounds, yeah. Oh, they're going to go Springfield. Springfield will be MSJ basketball, wow. I think they got a little break right there, and the crowd from Springfield thinks they got a little break right there, too. Patton with the catch. He had to come all the way up between circles. Gunn came out to the defender. Patton will rock and roll right and left, then killed the dribble. Wants to go down to Stewart with a nice grab. Gets it off to Patton. The give and go play. The center of the court was clogged up. And Stewart, no. Good shot. Good shot. Good choice to take that shot. Perm to Gunn. They want to pick the tempo, what Springfield does. Gunn. Or the top, too long. Yes, just a tad bit too long. She was looking to connect up with Howland. And the ball will go off from her fingertips out of bounds. 5:07 to go in the third quarter. Mercier. So Springfield's trying to go inside more offensively, and they've gone to a press. And that's going to be up ahead to Shappy. She'll save it, and oh boy. Yeah, they've got the lead, and they don't know how to play with the lead now. They're playing out of their element. They've gotten away from what they did to get the lead. They're playing tentative. They're playing almost scared, almost paranoid out there. They're playing like they don't want to lose the lead but not win the game. Oh, look at Shappy. Nice job on the top of 2-3 zone. Then Gunn will slap the ball out of bounds. It'll be white basketball. You see they're going to run that stack against that press. Gunn. Defensively there on Patton. Patton just popped back. She double dribbled, actually got away with it. She's over and back, and no, she actually never brought her foot back. That's a good job by Patton. Shappy, no. Good look at the basket. Just can get the shot to convert, and it'll go off from MSJ out of bounds. Okay. 4:39 to go in a very choppy third quarter play. Well, Gunn penetrated. Should have finished the deal that time. That's going to be Aberly. And again, the lead just sinking away from it. 23-20. will bring Vandenberg in for gun at the 4:23 mark for Springfield. Springfield on a run right now. They were down 8 just a few minutes ago. Now they're down by just 3. Shappy will get around Perham, and Shappy's going to take it up and got it. I like that. Little push of the basketball. Little tempo to the game. So lead back to 5, and Shappy tipped it. Can't control it, but a good job by Shappy breaking up the play. The pass was intended for Howland, and it just no way Shappy is going to let that thing get completed. So Vandenberg and Thomas as the backcourt right now for Springfield. Howland looked from the elbow, and this is a 3-ball. No. Long rebound comes to Shappy. She'll hit Mercier on the outlet. Mercier took a few dribbles and didn't look secure in it. Gave the ball back to Patton. Patton to Shappy. Yeah, they want to set up the play. They spread the floor. There's the catch, the bump, and there's the foul. Yeah, good call. She's blocking foul. Yeah, she needs a, John needs a number. Yeah, blocking foul called on Howland, and the ball will go on a baseline. It's going to be her second foul, team second foul. Remember, Springfield put MSJ in the bonus in the first half there. Actually, quite a bit of time on the clock in the first half. MSJ was at the free throw line. Shappy. Mercier sealed off from that post-up maneuver. Shappy on the fade, fires. No, I like it though. They're creating offense. There's Gowette with her steals and her rebounds tonight. She has really been instrumental in actually having this lead. That was slapped out of the hand. Aberley wants to come over to Thomas. Long pass up at the Vandenberg, and she got fouled by Stewart. So Kelsey Stewart will pick up the foul. So Howland will take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. 25-20, MSJ with the lead in this varsity contest. Actually, there is no JV team in MSJ, so it's all varsity action. Howland got it. 25-22. Again, Springfield back to within 3. Mercier killed that dribble, and Shappy came all the way back to give her an outlet to give the pass up to Shappy. They run a little weave play, and it's going to be snapped the pass over to Mercier. She'll step back and got it. Nothing but the bottom of the cylinder. Mercier having a big night tonight on her home court here at the Combine Avenue Gym. Lead back to 5 at 27-22. Yeah, and the top of the 2-3 zone just cannot let the ball go down that easy inside. Gowette got fouled. Gowette again having a monster night. Not point-wise, but just other aspects of the game that are very important. Steals, rebounds, and tie-ups like that. Nice job by Gowette. Mercier will take the ball on the baseline. Again, they're looking at press this whole second half. Tell you what, it had eyes. It made it to Shappy, and she's looking for somebody on the trail. Patton had it. Had taken away by Stewart. Stewart going to keep the ball alive. Gets it back to Patton. Whoa. It's a wild ride. Shappy, no rebound. Comes down to Aberley. She'll dribble to an open spot on the floor and throw back over the top of Shappy to Gunn. Gunn number 10 with 2:17 to go on the clock. There's the baseline for Perham. She got fouled by Gowette before the waved the shot off. Yeah, no NBA continuation here. 21. Gowette will pick up the foul. It's a blocking foul. It's her second personal, team's 4th. Howland and Springfield down by 5 have the basketball. Underneath their own basket. Oh, nice pass. Good wheel to the hole. And can't get the finish. And it's going to be white basketball. Tell you what, Perham's had a lot of bunnies. She hasn't been able to convert the points tonight. And that might come back to become a big difference maker in the end of this contest. Connolly at the scores table for the Mounties. 3 fouls. Pick your 3rd foul up early in this quarter. Up foul. Oh, I love that. What an aggressive play. Gowette playing like she's 6'2", just attacked Perham. Picked up the foul. Arm 2 shots. So Gowette, again, just playing with the mindset of a senior out there. And she's going to get 2 shots. That's the 3rd foul on Perham, and that's just a little bit off the mark. So Conley coming in for Stewart. Stewart going to take a breather. So Mounties looking for 1 here on this trip to the free throw line. Got it. Of course, Gowette had varsity experience. She got to pitch for the softball, or play for the softball team last year, and I tell you, she's a good athlete. I think they've got the makings here. They just need to get a little confidence. Up, and Connolly tipped the ball out to Patton. Patton with 1:45 to go in the third quarter, challenging Gunn. The Gunn actually challenged her down the far. Patton. Yeah, MSJ going to take a timeout. Oh, he didn't get the timeout. He tried. I think John's going to give him the timeout. He was way ahead of the call, trying to call a timeout. 30 seconds. Yeah, that's a good job by the officials getting together and working on that. So they'll have possession, MSJ. When they get out of the huddle, they break the huddle, they'll have possession. They call timeout before the violation. And again, you have out there for MSJ number 10, Andrea Bizon Scurelia, whereas number 12, Allie Shappy's 14, Dominique Mercier, 15, Caroline Connolly, 20, Caitlin Gowett, 21, Kelsey Stewart, 22, Brianna Patton, 23, and Olivia Tisdale will wear 25 when she's here. And just to recap, we're 1:35 to go in the third quarter. The Mounties with a 6-point lead, 28-22 over Springfield. Well, fatigue will be a big factor in the fourth quarter as Shappy, Mercier, Patton, to my knowledge, have maybe had a minute's break, if that, in the whole basketball game. Patton works off the screen and wants to get the ball back on the cut to Mercier. The defense took away the open shot, and Shappy will rotate down to Gowett. Tell you what, she is posting up at 5'3". She is posting up and being very effective down in the low post for MSJ. Gunn for three, off the mark, rebound, no. Another chance for Aberly, and she's going to get the basket and the foul. Aberly going to the line, and Gowett picked up her third. Push, yep. Yeah, so 3 fouls now on Connolly and on Gowett. And Aberly at the line looking to make it just a 3-point ball game with 70 seconds to go in the third quarter. And nope. Well, what a job. That was Howland that got inside position, tipped the basketball, tried to catch it, and went out of bounds. It'll be MSJ's ball.
You gotta screen for each other!
You have to throw over the top. Nice job by Patton, just running around to get open. She's bumped on the baseline. Yeah, definite foul. Grant fouled for the foul, number 55. Brittany Grant in the ball game for Springfield. Just picked up her first personal. Oh, I want to correct that. They called it on Gunn. Well, and anyways, it's a Springfield foul, and MSJ will have the ball. 5 fouls now apiece on Springfield and MSJ. Shappy. Nope, she thought about it too long. That's going to be Connolly with the basketball. They'll get a second chance here. Patton will put the ball on the floor for one dribble and then look for help. Give it off to Mercier. Mercier being bumped by Howland, and see that zone close down that lane up top. 47 seconds and jump ball. Yeah, it's going to be MSJ ball, far side of the Common Avenue gym. Mercier will take the ball out of bounds. Patton to Gowett and taken away by Aberly to Gunn. Cosmos looking to get back. They were down by 8 at one point in this third quarter, and they are going to be down by, I'll tell you, a couple great chances to wait because I thought for sure they're going to get a basket. They're down by 4 right now. Got a push call. That's going to be the 16th foul, and Aberly will pick up the personal foul.
Caroline, Caitlin, hurry up. Short!
I thought I heard the buzzer, but there is no substitution that came in, so. They're going to Aberly come. Yeah, okay, I just had premonition. Aberly came out in 22. DeRosia comes in and take her spot. 29 seconds ago, they don't want her to pick up her 4th foul. Talking about Aberly for Springfield.
Now. Go!
Shappy with the catch. She'll step inside the defense, slow it down at the free throw line to Gowett. She traveled. There's a couple different travels he could have called, and they'll call the travel on the second one. So again, Springfield's had, remember, they've had a couple putbacks that didn't drop, and they've had possession and a couple turnovers. And they haven't, you got to turn them into points, all these chances. Gunn got the ball from Howland. MSJ sitting back in that 2-3 zone. That's going to be Shappy with a defensive kick. Ball will go out of bounds to Springfield. No foul or anything, just a violation. And Thomas on the sideline with 10.8 seconds to go. Springfield had plenty of time here to make something happen. Howland was open. The shot to go to Thomas. Up and no. Long rebound off the front of the rim. Ball is going to be down, and Mercier got popped in the nose of the basketball. She's trying to walk it off. Oh yeah, that stings something brutal. She's tough. She'll be back. 28-24. The Mounties 8 minutes away from possibly notching their first win of the year. Toward the end of that third quarter, you kind of feel momentum slide a little bit toward the Springfield Cosmos side. They've got the first possession of the fourth quarter. See if they can kind of ride that momentum into the fourth quarter. That's going to be a good start. 2-point shot by Thomas, and we have a 2-point ball game, 28-26. Mercier and company, they'll bring the ball back to Patton. She'll get it under control. They leave her alone in the back court, and they should come back and have an outlet on the side for her. Chappie to Mercier. Doja should be back after she got popped in the nose of the ball. They'll be inside. Chappie will make the catch. She'll pull the ball back out. There's no shot clock to worry about. I'll tell you, nice job by MSJ right there. I think it was Stewart. Yeah, Kelsey came back. Stewart came back to get the basketball. Then she got fouled, and that's going to be the 1-1. So Kelsey Stewart already at the line. She's anxious. She's set to take these shots. These are big free throws in a tight ball game in the fourth quarter. She will be perfect with that one. Pressure free throws right there as she gets set for the second one. Got them both. Oh, the freshman looking like a senior herself out there. We'll get them both. The lead will go back to 4 at 30-26 MSJ. Looking for their first, both teams looking for their first win of the year. Look at that offensive putback. And jump ball, DeRosia. For Springfield tied the ball up, and it's going to be MSJ Arrow, MSJ basketball. Chappie will make the catch and then give it off to Patton. Patton will turn. Boy, she realized too the court was open. She just turned to the outside and brought it right down the floor. Chappie in the corner, and she's hit a couple big shots from the perimeter tonight. MSJ will be at the line the rest of the night. Chappie to Mercier, and that ball tipped Mercier from behind by Howland, and MSJ will turn the ball over to Springfield. Just under 7 minutes to go in the basketball game, in regulation. Nope, that'll be off the mark, and boy, you can see Stewart get up there, had the ball taken out of her hands, and travel called. Wave the basket off, travel called. It was a definitive call, a definitive whistle, well before the shot went in. Perm coming back in, she'll replace DeRosia for Springfield. They're waiting for Gunn to tie her shoe right now, see right there? And they're going to put Howland on the inbounds pass, number 11. Mounties in the white on their home court. And Chappie with the catch. They'll lay the ball up ahead for Patton. She'll traveled, yep. So they'll turn the ball over the last 2 trips down the floor, MSJ will, and they just cannot afford. They're not the kind of team, talent and skill-wise, that can afford to turn the ball over like that in multiple successions. They go down inside, Perm up, and boy, the ball be tipped down. It'll come down, and Chappie got fouled by Grant, and that's going to be the 1-1. So Chappie heading down the floor. Of course, you got to make the free throws to make it all worthwhile. Where is Allie? There she is. That's the show. Go look at the 8th team foul, so a couple more fouls, and they'll be shooting the 2 the rest of the night, the double bonus. Off the mark, and the rebound will come down to Howland. And Michelle pull back and set up that 2-3 zone defense. Thomas then with a free pass to the front court. Perm along the baseline on the wing. That's a 3-ball. No. I tell you, I think Springfield. I think Springfield had the right philosophy coming out, trying to pound the ball down inside the Perm, and then they just kind of got away from that. Gunn open, done with the basketball, and Gunn passed up the 3-point shot. That's Aberley with the 3 fouls back in the game, trying to use the glass. Howland a foul. Connolly just picked up foul number 4. 2 shots coming up for Springfield. That'll stop the clock with 6:05 to go. Gowett will come back in the ballgame on the second shot, number 21 for MSJ in white. So Gowett will get, she had the change of 3rd to 4th quarter, and then she had 2 minutes of break time here. So she's grabbed, she's a young person. That's enough for us. She should come back fully charged now. And she's going to come in for Connolly with those 4 fouls. Now, that's also the 6 team fouls. Basically, everybody's going to be shooting the rest of the night, both Springfield and MSJ. They'll miss them both, and Gowett will go get the basketball. She sees the ball and goes to the ball so well. She's got good instincts, very aggressive player. And Patton can kill the dribble along that sideline and just kind of heave it down into a pile, and the ball will go on the floor, and everybody going to go out of bounds, jump ball. I've lost track of the arrow myself. Springfield basketball. And that's something that's so simple to fix. They've got to keep the dribble alive. And they've done it all night long. Kill the dribble for no reason out in no man's land. Thomas, no. Tell you, she's open on these shots. Oh, bump from behind. Mercier getting hammered. No foul called. And she's going to bring it up herself. That's backcourt, yeah. Tell you, they've danced on the sidelines and flirted with that midcourt stripe the whole ball game. They got caught that time. So this fourth quarter, MSJ's turned the ball over 4 times. Yet they have a 4-point lead over Springfield. Very even ball game. And actually that's what I was hoping for, competitive even ball game. 22 White, Stewart. So Stewart will pick up the foul, and that's going to be, I believe, her second. Yeah, it's 2 on Kelsey. And a 1-1 for the Springfield Cosmos, and Brianna Gunn will be at the line, shooting the front end of a 1-1. No. Aberly, yes. They didn't fox out down low, and Aberly able to get the putback, and Mercier with Dana on her gives the ball off to Patton, and Patton. I don't know why players like the sidelines, but they all go to it. That's Mercier. Nope. Rebound on the weak side, MSJ. Shappy took a bump and jump ball. Yeah, Shappy was open, passed up the shot. Gowett on the floor. MSJ will have the basketball on the baseline. A lot of action in that sequence. And so Mercier will take it on the baseline out of bounds. MSJ with that box formation. It's a high box formation also. Off from Gowett's hands, backed up by Patton. And 4:49 to go in Mountain. He's clinging to a 2-point lead. They've had a tremendous breakdown here in the fourth quarter, and they'll turn the ball over again, and Springfield will accommodate them by turning the ball over themselves. So a 30-28 basketball game from the Convent Avenue Gym on Munger Vision. Patton, Gunn, screen, came too high, and Patton, and she just dribbled to the sideline out of bounds. They've got to get off those sidelines. I could hear Vic Shappy holler and bring the ball up the middle of the floor, and old Vic is absolutely right. So for the tie, we're tied at 30. That 8-point lead that MSJ built up in the third quarter, all gone now. Patton will work left, work right, cross over, and get a hold of the basketball. And again, she lost the dribble, and there's a steal. That's what happens when you kill the dribble early. Up and no good. The Mounties with a break right there. Ball on the floor, and I'm not sure why it wasn't a travel. Timeout Springfield. So we got a 30-30 game at the midway point of the fourth quarter. 4:03 to be exact, left in regulation. So in a nail biter from the Convent Avenue Gym tonight, somebody's leaving here with their first win of the year. Aberly looked, didn't take the shot. Springfield reversed the basketball, and that's going to be Thomas on the drive. She'll kick the ball back off to Aberly. She's going to put it up. No good. There was a great play, good run. The offensive putback is there for the Cosmos, and they'll regain the lead. They'll have the 32-30 lead now. Foul shots coming up, 1-1. As Dana comes for the foul, as she fouled Mercier. And Dominique Mercier at the line, and getting huge free throws for MSJ. And so the senior captain, Mercier. No. She got the ball back, and yeah, she's able to roll it to Patton, and they'll recycle the offense now and get into a play, a set play. The play was long outside shot and trying to use the glass to put it up and in. Here comes Dana, and she lost the dribble, got it back. Brandenburg will put it up from the free throw line. That thing will rattle around, not drop. Dana in the paint, lost the handle, gave the ball back to her teammate Aberly. She'll find Brandenburg. Brandenburg to Thomas, nice ball fake. Kind of post up and took the bump from Shappy and didn't really give her any opening to take the shot. Springfield by 2, 32-30 right now. And they're going to spread the floor and milk the clock. And I'll tell you, a lot of these two teams really mirror each other a lot in their philosophies off the bench. I bet you Springfield thought they could hold the ball for 2 minutes and 43 seconds. That's how much time's left in the game, but they would do it. Mounties being stubborn, staying in that zone defense. Thomas will accommodate him with a shot, and there's a push from behind on Aberley. That's the 10th foul, and MSJ will get very lucky. Basically, though, that was just a very questionable strategy by Springfield. They should be shooting 2. It's the 10th foul. And so Gowett, that's who they're looking for. Who's going to take the shots? And it's Caitlin Gowett down there. She's got 2 shots, chance to tie the ball game up. I don't understand freezing the ball with 2:43 to go and just a 2-point lead. But that could be why they're 0-8. Get in there. Oh, it won't happen. As Gunn will come in for Springfield, number 10. She's going to replace Vredenburg, 14. That's a Springfield change. So trying to salvage one here. No. Perham in the ballgame with 3 fouls, 33 for Springfield. Got the rebound. And at some point, MSJ cannot sit back in that zone. Well, they can, but the time will elapse off the clock. Because Springfield's going to run the weave up top. Springfield's going to take, there's the flash, the Perham up and got it, beautiful. That's what they weren't doing in the last possession. They weren't flashing down in the paint. Mounties down by 4, time ticking away here, 2 minutes to go in the basketball game. Stewart back in the ball game, and that's going to be great hustle. Great hustle. And Springfield will have the basketball, and just you got the feeling one more bucket will just about put this game away for the Cosmos. 34-30 with 1:56 to go, and that's a Springfield timeout. So we'll see if there's any change in the defensive scheme here for the Mounties. And they're matching up. They've got man-to-man now. They're coming out and they're matching up man-to-man. They haven't put any pressure in the backcourt. So Gunn and Springfield looking for their gunning for their first win. I knew I'd say at some point tonight. And now we'll see Springfield's going to freeze the ball. Patton lost her balance, fell down. They'll throw the top to Thomas. Yeah, I think MSJ is going to have to foul. I mean, Springfield kind of think they could easily turn the ball over. Got a foul called on Patton. Okay, so Patton with the foul. That's going to be the 1-and-1. And Vredenburg coming back in for Springfield. She's going to replace, I believe, Aberley. A couple players heading to the sideline. Yeah, it's going to be Aberley that comes in off bench and take a breather for Springfield. I think they're playing a little offense, defense, foul situation. Well, if they miss, you got to have that big word box out down there. There's a phrase, I think. That's going to be off the mark. And boy, Stewart with a great job boxing out, and then she got pushed, she got fouled. Stewart will be heading to the line to shoot 2 for the Mounties. Boy, great job of boxing out, Stewart did. Again, I can't tell you, boy, the pressure on the freshman right now with the clock down to 1.5 minutes to go, and Mounties down by 4. And Connolly at the scores table, she's got to wait till the second shot to come in. So here comes Kelsey Stewart with her chance on the first shot. Just a little bit off the mark. And Connolly's coming in for Gowett. And so the second shot, Stewart. And we'll rim out on her. Boy, it was right there and it just rimmed out. Wouldn't cooperate with her. Perham got the rebound and she outed the ball to Thomas. Now they'll have Vredenburg now Guns who they want to handle the basketball. And it's going to be gun number 10 out there. Mounties really can't let a lot of time tick off here before if they don't get the steal, they're going to fall within the minute mark, which is 15 seconds away. 1:11 to go and the Cosmos running that clock down. Risky play, and Connolly almost came up with the steal. Yeah, they'll have Dana, number 15, step down in the corner here at the Common Avenue Gym. To Perham, and again, they're going to pull the ball back up. Mounties down 4, and not a lot of offense sparkling out there. They're going to have to foul very, very soon. Conley almost got the ball free, and before the shot, they're going to call foul. That'll stop the clock with 51.2 seconds to go. That's going to be on Patton. That's going to be her 4th personal. It's almost irrelevant at this point. You know, you got to be thinking about overtime. This is still the 1-and-1. No. Boy, Perham was right there, and she created that whole havoc on the Perham 33. It's going to be Springfield basketball. Oh, we're going to have a Springfield timeout. So the situation's this. This is a full timeout. Situation's this. It's a 4-point ball game. MSJ down by 4. Springfield will have the ball coming out of the timeout. And that's 9 team fouls on MSJ. So basically the next foul MSJ commits is going to be the double bonus for Springfield. And MSJ are already in the double bonus. The scores table told the official that there's just 1 timeout left on both teams. I don't believe that it's MSJ, but that's what they said. Again, it's a multiple possession game. MSJ, unless Springfield breaks down here and takes a shot, MSJ's going to have to foul. And there it is. Conley is just fouled out. That is her 5th foul. It's an aggressive foul. It's a necessary foul. Now Galwette will... Yeah, they're going to have Conley come out. Galwette will take her spot. Conley did her job tonight. She did a fine job. She's going to send number 15, Dana, to the line, though, for the Cosmos. And this is everybody's at 10 team fouls now. This is 2 shots the rest of the night. Pull off the window, high and in, 35-30. The lead at 5 now with 37 seconds to go. Springfield with the lead and a chance to add 1 more point to it here. No. Mercier has it, kind of. She got fouled. That's the last thing you wanted for Springfield. To commit a foul, not let any time run off the clock, and send MSJ to the line where they score without the clock moving. They need points. Whether it's 1 or 2 of the free throws and the rebound after a miss or whatever, they need points. Points and possessions right now. As Mercier will put it up and got the first one. 4-point ball game, 35-31. MSJ had an 8-point lead in the second half. Springfield now with a 4-point lead in the 4th quarter. Nope, Perham will get it, and boy, they got a foul at this point. They cannot let time run off the clock. They must foul. They're going to pull back. Yet they're going to not understand the situation. They need to foul. Well, that's a big helpful hand, and now we have bodies crashing to the floor. Everybody seems to be okay. Galwette called for the foul, and that's going to send Dana back to the line where she was just 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Of course, the other thing here is if she misses, you got to get the rebound. As Aberley will be coming back in the basketball game, she'll wait till the second shot. As Dana will get set. We're 15 in green for Springfield. Nope. And it's going to be Aberley coming in for Vredenburg for Springfield. That's the change. And again, a missed free throw here. You've still got to get the rebound. Mercier and Stewart down on the blocks for MSJ. She'll nurse it in. It's a multiple point game. It's a multiple possession game anyways. 20 seconds to count. Ian Shappy will come back to the center of the floor and throw the ball away. She'll get back in defensive position, and Shappy able to save the day there, and Shappy dribbled into the double team, picked up by Pat, and she'll throw it up ahead. Time ticking down to 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and Springfield's going to rally to get the win here from MSJ on their home court. And the Mounties will drop it on their home court, 36-31. So Springfield will have their first victory of the year at MSJ's expense. But the Mounties, it was a competitive game. They were in it. They showed some positives, and they've got all season to keep working on it. So congratulations to Springfield. A good effort by MSJ, but it's 36-31. Springfield with the win. Get out there and support your student athletes. I'm going home.